I think we've touched slightly on some of the darker and happier days for Louise, and possibly the part of her life that she isn't ready or prepared to share with us.
But Louise does eventually return to admit she's discovered a connection between her unhappy childhood and the reasons behind her hatred of food.
Sorry, I walked out.
It's okay.
It's just looking at the childhood pictures, I don't feel that I was loved when I was a child, so I think maybe I used food as a reward and felt that I didn't deserve food. And maybe I've carried that onto my adult life, and it was just a bit upsetting.
Louise has found the swap very tough, but is now realising why she's eating badly, and this will hopefully spur her into eating more. Eddie, however, seems to be finding it all a bit too easy, so Christian has a wake-up call from America.
Tell me how the week's going.
Surprisingly well. It hasn't affected me as badly as I thought it was going to. I've never had any crisis moments.
Yeah.
And I've learnt a lot about myself.
When you're home, you're going to be on your own. You're going to be having to do all this yourself. The temptations are going to be all around. You've got years of habit behind you and only a week here to try and change those things. So I need to do a little bit more with you. The plan is if things later on do start to slip, I want you to think back to this film.
Aloha, my name's Quentin. I'm 40 stones. This is my story. I got big because my appetite was big. I would always ask for seconds for breakfast, seconds for lunch and dinner. It's hard. It's like you're addicted. It's like a drug user or alcoholic. You can't break that habit. It's a hard habit. The bigger I got, the more health problems I got. Since I'm so big, my blood and fluid can go down, but it has a hard time coming up. So it'll build up in my leg, and it will swell up. And I ended up in the hospital. And they told me, you know, we're gonna have to cut your leg to release the pressure. If they didn't do that, it would cause serious nerve damage. So they did, and I was in a coma for 4 days. And then it happened again. Back in the hospital, same leg. The surgeon told me, I'm gonna take your leg the next time you come in here. Either that or you're gonna die. This is the needle. Everything's all sterile and clean. The injections are for blood thinner. It's for my blood to flow easier, so I don't get blood clots in my legs or my lungs. Because blood clots, you can actually die from them. And I recently had a friend who died from a blood clot in his leg. He was big, but not as big as me. And when he died from that, that was just like, oh, whoa. If you do it wrong, you get bruises like this. It does hurt. Being my size, there's lots of things that's difficult for me. Taking a shower, just being hugged. To have somebody to wrap their arms completely around you that's a blessing. I never ever had somebody hug me completely, you know? And I can't wait till that day. I will say, Edmund, make the right choices in life. You are in charge of your life, so it's you that make the choices on putting the right food or the wrong food in your system. Then look at me, I made the wrong choices. Don't wait till it comes too late. Don't take life for granted. Life is too precious.
I could relate to him.
It's okay, it's okay. What's upset you so much?
Just seeing him putting that needle in his belly. The last time I saw my dad alive, he showed me the exact same bruises. And for the exact same reasons. And I know that part of my problem is with my high blood pressure. I thought I was getting away with it easy, to tell you the truth. I thought my body was adapting well to the extremes that it's gone through. But that video has just really, really brought it home.
Eddie's mulling over Christian's warning, but Louise has been doing some serious thinking too.
Hello.
Hiya.
Just thought I'd come and say that sorry for being a grump all week. The reason I've been so grumpy and kind of reserved is I felt if I let go, then I'd crumble into pieces and I'd be worried how I'd get myself back together. So I have been kind of holding back because I didn't want to face the emotional side to everything, and I was worried that if I cried I wouldn't stop. So
yeah, so glad that you've actually, you've actually accepted it in, the information in, and that you're getting something out of it. Because I was worried about you at times.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hectic food hater Louise and leftover king Eddie are taking part in our week-long diet swap experiment. So far, Eddie has got to grips with portion control.
I realise now that it's far too much.
And Louise reached an emotional milestone.
Looking at the childhood pictures, I don't feel that I was loved when I was a child.
It's the end of the week. So far, Louise has not learnt to love food. This breakfast is her last chance.
Well, bon appetit.
This is nice.
Yeah? Good.
I will actually cook this in the future.
Yeah? We're happy.
Like eggs on tortillas, it's nothing. I'd never have thought of that.
All done? Enjoy that?
Don't I enjoyed it, thank you, it was lovely.
Cracking.
Louise is finally on track.
It was nice, and seeing him cook it was quick and it was easy, so I think I'll probably have that in the future.
Eight weeks ago, Fiona, Morag, Ashley and Roz embarked on a course of therapy to tackle their eating disorder, anorexia nervosa.
To me, anorexia feels almost like a mask that I wear. I feel like I can't quite break through that mask and show people who I really am.
I have forgotten what it's like to be normal. I think I can see it and I can almost touch it, but I can't quite get there.
Go on then, throw it to me.
I hate myself for my son not seeing me as the outgoing, vivacious, keen, full of life person that I was.
I suppose what I take heart from is that I've not always been like this, and I know how fun-loving and how easygoing I was before, and that's what I hold on to. And I just want the real me back.
Today, for the final session of the course, the group are gathering for their last meal together.